So I'm going to go up to the top here where it says desktop, and I'm going to add a 1920 pixel breakpoint. And you can see that it's added. And now by default, Webflow, once you've added in those breakpoints, you can't remove them. There is one way you can remove it, and I'll touch on that at the end. But by default, you cannot remove these larger breakpoints. So if you purchase a template that has them enabled, there's no getting around it. And if you're not aware of this, it's why you face this issue. So now that we're at the 1920 pixel breakpoint, I'm going to select my heading that right now has the text color white. And just ignoring the classes, I'm just going to go down and I'm going to change the color of my heading. So I'll detach from the variable. And this is just for the example to show this issue. So I don't recommend, not utilizing the classes or messing your classes up. So just pointing out that this is just to have an example of this breakpoint issue. So I'm going to change the color to something like this dark red. Now, in CSS, things cascade down. However, in Webflow, that only applies to this base breakpoint with the asterisk on down. Anything on these larger breakpoints is basically like a media query. So it only applies to those larger breakpoints and won't cascade down. So if I go back to the base breakpoint, the heading is still white. But if I go back up top here, it's red. And we can see that it's changed because of the blue highlight. So, but here's where it gets tricky. If I fix this and reset, it goes back to white. And I go to the base breakpoint, and I change this one to red, and then go back to 1920, that one will have the red applied. So in Webflow, not only does the base breakpoint cascade down, but it also cascades up if you enable these larger breakpoints. So, like I mentioned before, if these breakpoints are not, by default, we're not able to remove them in Webflow, how can we fix it? Well, there is one way to fix it, and that is through the FinSuite Chrome extension, which you can see right here. If you've enabled the Chrome extension and you click on it, you can go to breakpoints, and it will allow you to remove the larger breakpoint. So it says I could remove 1920, so I'll go ahead and remove that. And now my project is back to the default 4 breakpoints of the base, tablet, mobile landscape, mobile portrait.